Hey yo, what's up legends? Welcome back to another video. Jazz has actually just sent me 2 photos of the dogs. That is a wholesome start to the video. She went to the pet store this morning, and I think as a dog owner, if you are a dog owner, you'll know that like it's impossible not to buy gifts. Cup of tea. Ooh. Someone on the last video actually said, you have 3 dogs but no kids. Why? I only have 2 dogs, and it's just the choice that I've made so far in my life. Anyway, we are back today with the news. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now, just like the cat said, we have to start with some sad news, and it's about Cat with a K. You see what I did there? Now, if you look down the Open Quarterfinals leaderboard this year, you won't see her there, and there is a reason. It's with a heavy heart that I share that I will not be able to compete in the 2024 CrossFit Games season. I've been dealing with a back injury pretty much my whole career, but this year will be the first one that I am not able to fight my way through. It breaks my heart that this is the end of my season. Those who know me know there are a few things that light me up as much as being out on the competition floor. She went on to say she wants to wish her fellow competitors a healthy and hard-fought season, and that she'll miss being in the arena with them. And it's crazy when you go down the comments, you know, like this is a thing that I love about CrossFit and the community, especially at the top level with athletes. Like, you know what it takes. Like when you're there, you know what it takes to get to that level and how devastating it is to miss a season or whatever. And just the love for her as an individual from all of the other individuals that's CrossFit right there. Also this past week, we've had Baylee Rayl, 2023's 29th fittest on earth and 5-time CrossFit Games athlete, tell us that she's not competing this year either, but for a very different reason.
Yeah, I feel like he's calling me into doing something else. And that doesn't mean that I'm stepping away from the sport. I have another passion, and I believe that this 30-day kind of gym tour has solidified that. And there's just signs along the way that I believe he's calling me into doing this year. And so I am just stepping away from competition this year. And
hey, if you want to go over to her YouTube channel, it's pretty cool. You know, she's been touring around all the gyms, and I feel like YouTube is one of the things that she'll be looking at and working on this year. The community aspect is legendary. I like that. Anyway, we're covering a few bits of news before we get into like the quarterfinals, you know, keeping the suspense. This next one, I wonder what you would do. Griffin, also known as CrossFit Thor on Instagram. No, not that one. This one. 2 times CrossFit Games athlete, 2 times on the demo team. He's actually currently doing Grid League because he is well, you'd call him a specialist. He was one of the strongest guys in CrossFit when he was in it.
A beast with a barbell.
You know what I mean? But this isn't anything to do with fitness. It's to do with how he reacts. He had a snake in his garden.
Just finished up the roof. Oh, and I got a big ass black snake. You can see his head popping out right now.
I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. You know, that's a classic meme. He shared it on his story, and it was quite an entertaining little piece. You know, if I saw the snake, I would act like it wasn't there and go back inside and hope that the next day it was gone. That's kind of like, you know, when you hear a noise downstairs and like Jazz is like, go downstairs, you're the man of the house. And I'm like, I know I'm the man of the house, but there seems to be another man in the house. And he is now the man of the house. That's one of my favorite Michael McIntyre skits ever. I'll put the link down below if you want to watch it. It's so funny. But that is not what he did. He handled it, kind of, until the end.
Currently moving this
All right, we had a promising start when he got it in the bucket. I don't even know how he did that.
Don't get pissed, sir. Pissed. We're rolling anyway. Stay, sir. You're almost there. No, go back.
All right, remember, this is a probably 230-pound tank of a male.
Bruh.
I would do the same. If you gave me a 100-meter track, I think I would have given Usain Bolt a run for his money. How would have you reacted? Smash that like button if you enjoy this sort of content, you know, just like, it's a bit of everything. Bit of news, bit of chill. A few little facts like this. The shortest street in the world can be found in Scotland, and the street is called Ebenezer Place and is 6 feet and 9 inches long. I need to Google this to see if there's a house on it. What is it? It's a corner. No, there's a house on it. There is a house on it. Damn. All right. Anyway, shall we talk about the quarterfinals? First thing I want to point out is I kind of called it, but at a photo shoot that we did for the waffle stuff that's dropping this Thursday, 12 p.m. British summertime, don't miss it. It's the nicest, But whilst we were there, we were discussing stuff. And I said this. Do you agree with some of it? Do you not?
What subjects are we talking about? Quarterfinals week. Who's your pick? Who's your pick? Quarterfinals week. To win the world, Gerard.
I think Yonakosky's going to do the back-to-back. He's going to win quarters. Ariel Lowen. Here's my question to the guys. Is Tia going to win the games this year?
If she's fit and injury-free, yeah. But she's got
I think
salami and shit, isn't it?
it's a big thing here. The answer is yes. I don't think she would do it unless she was like, I'm winning.
There you have it. Expert's opinion here at the Jack, Craig and Will show. Will Jeffrey Adler retain his title?
No. Sorry, Jeff.
No Jeffrey Adler. I don't think Medeiros will come back either. I think it's going to be someone fresh.
Is Roman Krenikov going to win the games?
No, I think Ricky Gerard.
Yeah, I think so too.
Really?
I
Wow.
hate to say it, I don't want that. But I think it's controversial. I think it's maybe good for CrossFit if you... is it that?
All right, and tune in on next week's episode for more Couch with Jack and Will and Craig and Jazz. She didn't say anything though.
I think Jay's going to win the games.
Jay Crouch, I've said for
Black
years. Here we go. We've all the people's champ.
Yeah, Pat VELLNER's winning the games this year. 100%.
Pat for president.
Yeah, he's in.
He will if he wears some armbands.
Yeah, but you know, because of like the change in location.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be too hot for the Canadians.
Yeah, but it's all indoor, mostly, and they're going to do like a little bit outside, and that's great for Pat. You know, don't put him outside. Don't put him on an obstacle course. Don't put him in the water. And he's going to be great.
I'm on my 4th cup of tea of this video. Tell me you're British without telling me you're British. Anyway, he's done it again. Speaking of Patrick VELLNER, during the quarterfinals, he made a few little mishaps. Like this one, where he did 19 muscle-ups and thought he was done instead of 20. So lost himself a few seconds there. In the 3rd workout, where he finished 49th. If he'd had them few seconds, maybe he would have been 45th and he would have finished 3rd in the world, not 4th.
Silly man.
But after quarterfinals, he had a crispy boy. And that is his ritual, to have a beer. Jazz once read that having a beer after training is just as hydrating as water, and she's never lived it down. It is 100% factual. Take it or leave it. There was some other mishaps, you know, like when you don't have to write the date anymore, you know, like at school, sometimes you just forget what year it is.
Quarterfinals workout number 1, East 2020. Are we in 2024?
Sydney Wells is the reason why you have backup cameras and timers and everything else. Take a look at this. So go have a look at this. We had BKG hit the Arnold after the workout. Felt a little bit sorry for the dumbbells, but those things are always trying to weigh you down. Do you have superstitions? Brent Vakowski, he wore the same outfit as he did at the Rogue Invitational for a very similar workout. He says sometimes you just have to do the little things to keep yourself locked in for online qualifiers, and that's his way of locking in, wearing the same clothes. Ooh. Whatever floats your boat, you know? You have that saying around the world, right? Or like, swings and roundabouts. I think that's more British, but let me know in the comments. All right, so if you missed it, these are the quarterfinal workouts that I have been covering the results of in this episode. The first one's kind of like a fight gone bad. The second one was just all capacity, where we saw Taylor Self on the Savon Podcast's live stream, where they had Colton Mertens, Jason Hopper, Dallin Pepper, and Taylor South all throwing down all 4 workouts, which honestly is a super cool idea, and it was fun to watch. But we watched Taylor South completely blow up in that workout to the point where he couldn't do a box jump over.
That we know.
No.
Hey, is it the volume of the
Wow.
week catching up to him?
I think it's the intensity. I don't think it's the volume. I think it's the intensity. I mean, he works out, so we know he does that, but the level that he's pushing to hang with these guys.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Clip that.
That workout, he just completely went past the red line into non-functioning mode. How many of you have been there? Also, the live stream was so fun because it's kind of like 4 personalities. 4 alphas, as you would call it, you know, people that are competitive and want to win. Ends up with a little scuffle sometimes.
Hey, there's a secret event. It's a wrestling match. It's happening in about 3 minutes.
Jason, I don't mean to be. I don't mean to.
You want to wrestle? You want to wrestle right now?
Jason,
I understand
stop.
he has a history of wrestling. I understand he has technique, but there are weight classes in wrestling.
Buddy, I'm telling you, we can find out.
Dude, you're not even in my weight class. You're a little Bambi.
Okay, let's turn that camera around.
Jason, what you said? Say it again. What you said? Dude, I was stretching and he did this. Merciless. Oh my God. I was just stretching.
Then we had workout 3, which was definitely the most technical of them all, very gymnastics based. And then workout 4, you would say, was the strength test with the max reps of clean and jerk at the end. I think the workouts were balanced enough. And if you were good enough, you would have come out on top. But also 4 workouts isn't a lot, you know? So couldn't make a mistake on one of them. Now this is where the statistics come in. And it got a lot of people asking questions. Now each region has 40 athletes going, with 320 semi-final invites. And this was the depth of semi-finals field for the men and the women. The first place world rank for me doesn't really impact, but the 40th place world rank, that spot that's going to get you into the semi-finals, it differs a lot over the regions. On the female side, you had to be 87th in the world to make it into the top 40 in Europe, compared to 2,367th in Africa. And on the male side, you had to be 94th in the world in Europe to qualify and 1,456th in Africa. Now this is where the argument gets put forward that maybe there should be another semi-final in Europe. Maybe there should be a Europe East and a Europe West, like what we see in America. Because on the female side, between 87th and say 235th, which is the 3rd region, the North America West, or 94th and 256th North America West on the male side, there is enough European athletes for another semi-final. Now, if we actually break down these statistics even further, we look at the workouts. This is what it looks like when comparing what you had to hit in each workout minimally to qualify for the CrossFit semi-finals. And with it, there's quite a discrepancy, as you can see. You can pause the video now to see and take a little bit more of a look at it. But yeah, I think this just raises the question more towards the Europe side, should there be another semi-final? Or is there another way to get the fittest people on earth? Sanctionals. You could use the Open and the quarterfinals as kind of like qualification, and then you could enter sanctionals. I don't know how it would work. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I feel like I've blabbed on, talked for a long time now. So I'm gonna say thank you Whoop for sponsoring this video. Use this link if you want to get a free month, free Whoop, and there is a discount on membership at the moment. So you got a win-win-win. And yeah, tune in tomorrow for the Hustle Made drop of the sickest clothes. Your support means the world. And we have the all new spring collection women's colours.
All the cute colours. Hope you can choose between them.
And if no one's told you today, you're an absolute legend. Hope you did enjoy this video. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.